Hello, everybody. This is Dearmond of Almost School. I am here with Math Jazz
Hello.
and Swarmlord39.
Hello.
And we are continuing our Star Trek New Horizons Stellaris playthrough.
Woo!
I know, right?
Yep.
And I know I'm enjoying this so far. So before I continue, let's just let's
Unpause.
play and then we'll continue. Yeah.
Yep.
Considering I'm drawing a blank what else to say. So
Well, I mean, if you guys recall last time, I may have unleashed something on the galaxy.
Oh, that's right.
oh yeah, that's
Species
right. You went into fluid
8472.
space.
Fluidic.
Fluidic, my mistake.
Yep, I'm now dealing with fighting off the invaders, and hoping that things go relatively well. I am now also attempting to see how much I can, if I can, how little I can spare to fight their fleets. Because if it's small enough, I don't have to worry too much. Anyway, we had a dev diary released today, and it is Marauders, Pirates, and the Horde.
Ooh.
So, first two parts are Apocalypse features for the DLC that will be coming out with the 2.0 update, and the remaining part is will specifically be a part of the 2.0 update for everyone. So, first off, the Marauders. The Marauders will be a new type of non-playable empire that you can find. They are basically nomadic FTL societies. They live on ships and stations, and with one particular system as kind of their as a kind of home system. But basically, that's because that's where they like anchor their space stations and whatnot. Not it being a particular place they have an attachment to or anything.
All right.
These Alright, just also dealing with my cubes engaging. Oh, that's what's going on. That's I'm engaging the Romulans, or Romulan thing. Anyway, so these Marauders will always be hostile to regular empires, but will not generally attack them unless you either enter their home systems or they are going out on raids. They basically act kind of like ancient nomads. And Marauders will also you can pay tribute. You can pay them off basically when they come to raid. If you don't, then you can after they will attempt to raid you. You can either stop. You can pay them off then, which will be a higher price than your original than the original amount but you can still pay them off. You can destroy their fleets, thus allowing your got an investigation. The which would then allow your you can destroy their fleets, which would prevent them from actually raiding because they don't have anything to raid with. Or you can simply wait for them to finish raiding and ransacking your territory. Additionally, so basically the only way to kill off our what? What was that? Sorry, just mining consortium? What? Oh. Okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that Ferengi basically made a traders enclave. I can access it, ironically enough, which is really funny. Anyway, back to the thing. So the only way to get rid of Marauders completely is to destroy all the stations in their home system, but they are designed to only be capable of being taken out by particularly powerful mid-game fleets or late-game fleets. However, you can also actually hire them as mercenaries. You can basically use their firepower against the other empires. So the second section is known as the Horde mid-game crisis.
Mid-game crisis. That's interesting.
Yes, it will be specifically meant for it's that way, you know, it's made so it won't actually be the end of everything if it goes off. What will happen is that after the first 100 years of the game, one of the Marauder empires unifies under a great Khan. Once this happens, the Marauder's empire becomes a horde and will begin expanding in all directions, claiming empty systems, and sending fleets to destroy the starbases of any empire that will not submit to the Khan. You can proceed to become a satrapy. I probably just horribly mangled that, but basically it's the equivalent of a tributary for the new horde. Eventually, once the Khan is killed in battle or falls victim to disease or assassination, the horde collapses, which there can be a few different things that will happen. The horde may collapse and become a bunch of squabbling, a bunch of various minor states that are trying to basically do the same thing over, or they might even end up forming a federation out of the remains, and basically it will just completely shake up the galaxy. And then finally is the the pirate rework for 2.0, and this will be available regardless of what DLCs you have. Basically, pirates will with the exception of the pirate galleon system, the home system, if you will, of the pirates, they will no longer be a stationary faction like the words are escaping me at the moment. Like the amoebas, the crystallines, and all that. They will basically, once the Birth of Space Piracy event fires, pirates will be able to spawn in empty systems bordering your empire. These pirates will attack your systems and pillage your stations until they are destroyed, and will grow stronger and more numerous over the course of the game. They are especially likely to spawn in systems that are fully surrounded by your borders, making any empty systems in the middle of your empire into potential hotbeds of trouble that you are likely going to want to take control of sooner or later. So, basically, pirates will be a thing as long as there is empty space. Once empty space disappears, then it won't be a problem anymore. And it also points out that you want to try and get rid of any empty territory surrounded by your armies as quickly as possible, because that will, in particular, be likely to spawn in pirates. And that is the last part of the dev diary for the week.
Oh, that's certainly interesting.
Yep. And I may say I am slightly disappointed that Matt didn't make the
I'm sorry, I got a trade deal. What was the thing that you said?
I was just about to say I'm a little disappointed. You didn't actually. I was expecting a specific reference, and so I will go ahead with the Horde.
Oh, for the Horde?
For the Horde description, they unite under a great Khan.
Oh, yeah, yes, Khan from Wrath of Khan.
Yes. Given what we were playing, I felt the reference needed to be addressed at some point.
That's true. United under a great Khan. William Shatner needs to be here to say Khan, because he has a great Khan.
Anywho. Now trying to figure out how to deal with the fact that I've got... Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll end up pulling out of that system. Still waiting to get my first Romulan assimilated. No luck yet, but I'm holding out. And the Klingons have finished their war again.
And a bunch of Gorns have come and joined my place because I'm nice to people.
Oh, the Gorn lost their homeworld.
Yeah, there were a bunch of Gorn refugees that just came by.
And I have assimilated my first Romulan.
Oh. You know, I think the Klingons aren't at war anymore.
Might not be.
I don't think so.
Increased growth speed. Awesome. Ooh, yes, yes, I need that. I need that. I need that extra influence. Wait, you gave the Gorn Association status?
Yep.
Oh, Gorn Kingdom.
I hate you.
Ooh, honestly, ironically, you were the one who brought them to my attention. I wouldn't have even noticed. I didn't even notice until I was like, oh, hey, you made friends with the Gorn. And it's like, wait, that's not the main Gorn faction. I only got 3 people off this planet so far. Wow. I think I will actually be abandoning the Romulan planet I seized. Once I finish assimilating the population, or as much as I can anyway. Oh. Let's add that system. I mean, make sure I'm not gonna take. Hmm. Finding it odd. I haven't seen one of the Undyne for a bit. It's making me a little paranoid. Where are they? I don't even know where they came from. That's where you're at. Finish building those. Let's see. Oh, hey, I'm over everyone. The only person who's supposedly above me is the Klingons. And the Klingons, and even the Klingons have pathetic fleet power compared to me. So, I want to turn on detailed map.
Hey, I got a research deal with the Klingons.
Cool. Good for you.
And they said that I honor their house.
Good for you. Seriously, how much longer will it be? I want them to either emigrate or assimilate. Soon, please. If I jump these up. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is fine. Deal with this. Oh! That's the Voth main fleet. Well, let's see how well they do against 3 cubes. It has 3 battleships, 4 battle cruisers, 7 cruisers, 7 destroyers, and 8 patrol frigates. Versus 3 Borg cubes. Let's see how well this goes. And actually... don't want to lose a cube. This might... I mean... we'll just hope that, you know... people who made this game modded the cubes to actually work against large numbers. Hoping they did. Both sides are trading fire. Anything on their side close to dying yet? Oh, jeez, I accidentally caught their transport fleet in the process, too. Dang it.
That's a bad thing?
I'm just more worried about spreading my fire already. I'm already a little worried with this. Ooh. Or to go for positron cannon. Field research. Okay, their transport fleet has retreated. Need plenty of time for... yeah, my cubes are barely taking damage. Just, Ooh. Ooh, that battleship. No, 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 please. We're taking damage again. Okay. Going so far. Anything happening yet? Still taking more damage. Okay, they've lost one of their battleships. Ouch. That's a decent chunk out of their firepower. Graviton beams and... Ooh, they have tricobalt torpedoes. Of course, you know, the ones that actually really hurt me. They lost another battleship. And I'm still waiting for my cube stack. Come on. Are you telling me you're actually missing that often? One of my cubes has actually taken serious damage. That's actually kind of amazing. The problem is that despite all the damage they're doing, I've still got the same amount of firepower, whereas I've taken out decent chunks of their firepower, and I'm getting close to doing more. Once that battle down. Come on, there it goes. They've lost both their battleships, or the last of their battleships. Now we got some smaller vessels to go after. Yeah, that cruiser is just getting annihilated. Okay, I'm not sure I have to worry about that anymore. We'll jump in a bit once I've got stuff. Got no that. Where's my other construction vessel? Act. New scientist.
War declared.
Delete. Fine.
Affirmative.
What now? Seriously? Right over there. Oh wow, their fleet retreated. Okay. Okay, seriously? How many more pops am I? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna gain him by canceling that. Oh well. Let's see. Transport fleet. Well, I guess I might want to wait toward the station to be finished off. Still no other dying. Oh. Oh, whoops, I overshot. Okay. There we are. Orc cube going after the Gorn. kidding, right? Okay, they lost a destroyer, 4 cruisers, and 4 cruisers, as well as their 3 battleships, and they're re-engaging. They're re-engaging They're re-engaging my cube fleet. Why? Why are they doing this? If anything, actually, this is worse for them, because now I have a long range before I have to worry about turning it back around. Tholians have declared war on these people. Ooh. Well, it's specifically... Oh, boy. Wars are breaking out all over the place now. Why are they... Oh, my gosh. Oh, dear. For plasma torpedoes... For better mining state. I want to see this one, and I only have more pops.
Hey, there's my Gorn. Wait. Still nothing. I'm still sitting here waiting for the big old Doom fleet, and nothing. It's again weirding me out. There we go. I've dealt with that issue for now. Going after construction. No, please go back for the planet, please and thank you. I want to assimilate my first Gorn. Gorn are very strong. Be a great addition. I'd be able to make some great drones out of them. Lithium. I am assimilating Gorn. Yay, another step closer to perfection. What? Ooh. Yes, please. I finally got another tradition. It took me so long to get to this point. Huh? Yay. That's just, I need to avoid that one, and that one. That means I capture those two.
It always figures when you get new technology that you're excited for because it'll be helpful, and then you can't use it.
Oh, what happened?
Okay, you know how I'm behind because it just won't give me the researches I need.
Yeah.
Well, I just got the mobile repair depot, which would have been useful.
If.
And according to it,
Okay.
a component when installed on a battleship's bridge will function as a repair depot for nearby ships. Battleship. It says battleship, so I look on my battle cruiser. It's I'm guessing it's my closest equivalent. But it says, dang it, where is it? And it's an orange thing, but I don't see it. Which means there must be another ship higher than this, but it just won't give me the research I can get it.
Ow. That's not fun. Okay, let's see. Let's go after that planet next. Just slowly absorbing the, I am finally getting rid of the Voth. And then I will probably go through with the Talaxians, which actually are currently in a federation with the Hercule, who are the ones who are currently at war with you, Diarmuid.
Oh, yay!
So once I'm finished up here, I'll actually be attacking the guys who are currently at war with you.
As appreciated as that be,
kind of wary of the fact that I'm attacking.
yeah.
I'm sorry, head your way.
You got my tone in one.
Let's have you back to our main territory. Whereas these guys are going to continue on their offense. Offensive asset zeros. I love it. I've got Borg cubes. cubes. And ironically and annoyingly, Borg cubes are do not require a tier 6 starbase, which means that I can get something above this. I can get
Scary thought.
Except for it still hasn't shown up in my actual tech bit in my tech research.
You know my pain.
Yeah, on some level I do. I feel like that though it's a lot worse for you than it is for me.
I'd agree, but I don't know your situation. For sure either, so it's hard to say for fact.
I took on a 40k fleet with 3 cubes.
And I take it you won.
Yes.
I have it worse.
And I currently have 8 cubes flying around the galaxy. You know what? Heck. Screw it. Bump it up another. Let's get a 9th cube. Three fleets of 3. Just cubes galore. First head back and upgrade. Actually, oh right, I can make use of those guys. The Lobi Crystal Consortium. I would like to buy some minerals, please. That is right. I am actually paying for minerals. I'm actually engaging in
trade.
Trade, yeah. And didn't think that would be a problem. Both Prime armies load up. Or Both. Both will die. Well, no, actually. No. They won't die. They will be assimilated. That's used to playing some of my other games. We're adding stuff. There it is. Okay, just adding it. Spending the fair amount of minerals and whatnot I have accumulated. What about you guys? I mean, we're not
Currently, I'm just working on building up my fleet again.
right.
And the worst part is that if I could at least communicate them, okay, to everyone else in my federation, let's attack this army right now, or let's attack this. We could probably take out a sizable chunk of the invading armies. But since we can't do that as well, it's kind of
Mm. Math, what about you?
Um, I am just going through and upgrading everything on my planets. For
Kind of
some
like
reason, I can't clear this tile. So, why is... Okay, I have plenty of resources, but I can't clear these tiles even though I have the tech to do it. Why is that?
I can't think of a reason that would happen. Is it giving
it-
a reason, or is it just saying
It's saying that I can't afford it, but I definitely can.
both mineral
Is-
and energy?
Minerals and energy, yep. And the sector has enough to do that too.
Is it like, does it provide some sort of adjacency bonus or something?
Oh, I
I
don't think so.
I mean, that was just my next initial thought, because I know sometimes that, well, I know on a few things I've seen that bug out before, and I just wanted to make sure whether or not that was the case. Processing. Where did the Voth fleet go? I don't think I finished it off. Yeah, I know. I will start assimilating races other than Voth once I finish off the Voth. I've reached a plateau on Voth assimilation. I've assimilated so many so quickly.
At least you can expand.
I can only expand through conquest. I literally have no other choice. Tendency. Trying to find the guy who's actually guaranteeing this person's independence, but I can't. Oh. Oh, there's their fleet. Still not repaired from the beating I gave them. Once I take this planet, then I just need to actually continue the war until it hits its conclusion. Anything going? I'm honestly, anything going on? Anything you guys wanting to talk about? Anything like that? Because it's
Yeah, I'm currently watching one of the enemy fleets that's within my Federation. I want to say Foundation. Federation's territory. It used to be 22K. I know it's not overly huge, but it's big enough that's causing apparently
issues.
some issue.
Huh?
And it recently just split into two, 13.2K and 6.1K.
Ah.
Weird number that doesn't quite add up, but whatever.
Fleet ran again. Why did his fleet run again? The Voth fleet is not sitting, is actually specifically just running every chance they get. Except for the fact that they're charging into, they're the ones charging in to attack my fleet, and then running the moment, and then running as soon as they can once they've engaged.
Those cowards.
Oh yeah, they're not. They're supposedly running into fight and then running away the moment the fight actually starts. What the heck? Research. Um. Go for better physics. Applied quantum. Finished upgrading it. There we go. Just look at that wonderful Borg space station sitting inside the system. Right next door to a Federation planet.
I know, it's awful, isn't it?
Look at its fleet power. It's not even a level 6. It's 8.2k. That's unupgraded. That's okay, that's level 5, but without any extra things. I could add armor, I could add weapons. I mean, looking over the space, let me see. Where's one of the space stations that has both? A space station that has all of that actually has like 11.2k fleet power. I have powerful star bases. High-rise. File lab. High-rise complex. Huh. Interesting. Guess there'd be something like that, but interesting. Get rid of the... I'm slowly but steadily getting rid of the Voth. Once I've gotten rid of them, then it's on to finish off the Talaxians. The Talaxians and their Kazan vassals. Which, I believe math keeps reminding me is like the exact opposite of what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, the Kazon are pretty big threats in Deep Space Nine. No, sorry, in Voyager.
And the Talaxians are the little underdogs that everyone doesn't tend to give a crap
I don't know
about.
if they're underdogs, but the Talaxian that's like the main Talaxian in the show is completely unimpressive.
Hmm. Ah. Well, I don't know for sure, but I would think, you know, judging a species by one individual tends to be pretty crappy.
Generally, yes.
Like, most people agree that Neelix is the worst part of the show. Well, not the worst part of the show, but he's a pretty terrible part of the show. He's like cowardly and stupid and unaware of himself, and
Yeah, that does sound pretty crappy. But, whoa. How did everyone suddenly get out above me again? Wait, they're entering orbit around...
who's the Kingdom of Score? Or Scar or something?
Uh... Hmm. Uh... Huh. I don't know offhand. Back up. Oh, no demands have been enforced, so you managed to fight them to a standstill.
Yay.
Good for you. I've narrowed down the Voth to a couple, just a few, just like 3 systems left, which are all on the war demands list. Means the moment that they decide to surrender, they've completely lost. Well, okay, the moment they decide to surrender with, like, a complete surrender, not just, the, here, we'll give you something, which, you know, the AI tends to favor. Okay, where's that? You know what? You are going to go into that territory. I'm going to see if... Yeah, there. Where are you? Ah, you're down here. No, I mean, there's nothing more I can get down there. Just, come back up and... those. Borg space. Oh, that science ship just instantly died. Actually, why am I not setting my other... Two... Space... There we go. I can't. Ooh, and like... a non-aggression pact just broke down. These guys are an association. Ah!
The Empire won't fall to those vermin.
Well. Break down. I don't think I killed anything else. it's not territory yet. Really, really be worth it. Okay. Who are coming up here? Okay. Oh, okay, cleared that out. Actually, in that case, you will go. Let's just try to finish these guys off quickly then, shall we? Sending all cubes. I'm sending everything I've got at the Voth. Just I'm in their base, bring their planets. What's that do? That increases warp speed. Galisite processing. And finished an invasion of another planet. Ooh, hey! Anayans? We'll snag a few of them. That is another planet of belonging to the Voth that is gone. Yeah. Voth have 2 worlds left to their name. About to have... little bit of issue. But, orbit. Okay. And... hey, there's the puny fleet. Neat. Ships are running. Whoa, they have a lot of armies in orbit. Like, a lot. Most of them clones. They have a lot of clone armies. And I still don't know where I still don't know where these guys are. I haven't seen anything from these guys for a while. Oh, minor detail I found out while playing with one of my friends, guys. If your fleets are set to I think it's passive, one where they don't attack things, they don't attack mining stations. Whereas if you set them to aggressive, they will attack. They will also attack mining stations. So leaving fleets on passive means that you might be able to that you don't have to necessarily rebuild as much territory when you take over opponent's territory.
That's good to know.
Alrighty, their fleet, it looks like it decided to, Accordion Harmony has become xenophilic.
That's good.
The board. Yes, +1 influence gain. Oh. Stick analysis module. Yay,
Could you possibly tell me what the point of dilithium is in this?
dilithium. If you raw dilithium, you turn into processed dilithium, and processed dilithium gives you +10 base naval capacity.
So the more that I have, the more
The larger your fleets can be.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like I've got 23 processed dilithium, so it gives me +230 fleet capacity. Base. That doesn't include the percentages that's before the percentages. And the Voth fleets are down to 5 patrol frigates, and it doesn't look like they're running from this fight. Yeah, they're making their final stand, and they are dying. Bravely, but they are dying. And that is that. The Voth fleets are no more. Their transport fleets are back. Okay, at this point, I might as well. Yeah, army is off. Alrighty. Go and upgrade. That's what I'll have you do. Oh yeah, I've actually had the Kazan homeworld for a while now. Did you know that?
I think I did.
By the way, as a side note, the only thing that I think is stupid about the dilithium thing is does not say that anywhere that I can see on the in-game.
I think you might be right. As far as I can tell, dilithium itself doesn't actually say it either.
Of that, I have no idea. I just barely am doing the research to get raw dilithium. Actually, no, the thing just
Oh,
appeared.
right there, under processed dilithium. Accumulate processed dilithium in order to increase the size of your navy in the form of a passive Empire modifier. Be aware that it might take several months before any update to your dilithium count count be reflected in your bonus.
Where does it say that?
Well, I highlighted the processed dilithium. Let's see about highlighting raw dilithium. It says it over dilithium. See, raw dilithium must first be collected by a dedicated harvester building before being refined into processed dilithium by a refinery facility. Yeah, basically you actually have to. It's not exactly clear. I wish they should actually make that clear somewhere. But yeah, they don't actually make that very clear anywhere.
Just annoying, but I guess I'll find out for sure in a minute.
Well, I mean, I'm straight up telling you what it does. It's that's why I found out entirely by accident myself too. I only found out.
It's one thing to hear from someone else, another thing to actually see the effect and go, "Oh, look, it does do that."
Fair enough. It did say also that it might take several months for it to actually to show up in your be reflected in game. Okay, let's see. Let's unlock anti-photon beams level. One patrol frigate against 2 Borg cubes. Brave man. Brave men. Oh, that was that. Goes another fleet. Ugh. Fleets are kind of just...
So how much Unity do you develop a month?
Me?
Yeah.
I get only 58. That's all.
Okay.
Still more than me. I have 37.
I was gonna say that's that's because I have a minus 75% because because assimilators. I actually produce. Let's see, how much do I produce? It doesn't say. It just says minus. It just says. Well, I mean, basically 58.5 is a quarter of what I would actually produce if I was at a base 100%.
Okay.
So something above 200.
That's good to know.
How much are you making?
240.
Oh.
How in the world are you guys so high?
Population density, population size.
That would probably do it because I swear mine is sticking at, and this is only with a 10% minus.
I mean, you're
37.95%.
you have 10 planets. Math has 62.
I hate you for pointing out your stupid facts.
And me, I have 43. But I would have had more, except for that I I've actually abandoned a few worlds here and there because it's more worth it for me to just consolidate my oh, that's odd. To consolidate my population, since I have trouble actually growing without war. Oh, sweet. I got my I've got a ninth. I have 9 cubes now. uh. And I'm finally actually making headway on bombarding these last 2 planets. Come on. All these transports have only 1 health left. So apparently my cubes refuse to go any farther into the system. Alrighty. 1 more planet. Dang it. Yeah, probably first to move. Multiple planetary invasions going on. That one is very obviously in the bag. This one's a little more equal. Mostly because that's just a lot of armies. Woo! I know. I will. Oops. I've got... With that, the Voth are no more. I've absorbed the entirety of the Voth.
The Empire won't.
Dang it. Okay. Well, that plan just flew out the window.
The Morale, you were going to attack.
I was considering it, and then then the Klingons decided, you know what? No, we're going to protect them after all. The Klingons decided to be good people.
The Klingons aren't bad people.
Oh, I know. Believe me, it's. I actually favor them a little over the Federation. By a little,
Oh,
I mean a
really?
lot.
Huh.
Alrighty. I it. That trail right there.
Yeah, stop fighting. My narrator does not like it when you guys fight.
Yeah, well, I don't care. I'm gonna be too busy pounding the rest of the pounding the Talaxians in her queue. Klingons are now Oh! Dang it! I missed my chance for that one. Another offshoot of the Gorn, and this one is now being, but this one is being being protected by the Klingons. suppose, the painful gaps that have been in my side for a little while. Get back there. And the Gorns have been vassalized. The surprise of no one. Okay. Borg have come. We lay claim to these worlds. Those who inhabit them. I need to get another admiral, or maybe two even. Once I get a lot of people kind of vying for this top tier up here. And I'm finding it hilarious because it seems like fleet power is kind of... I don't think anyone can field the same fleets as I can. Look, it's the homeworld of the Talaxians. And I'm about to, thump it into the ground again. I think people are getting a little afraid of me.
Well, can you blame them?
Maybe. This, actually, I'll finally finish off the original, oh, what's the quadrant? Gamma or Delta? No, it's not Delta, it's
The one
Gamma.
you're in is the,
Gamma, right?
Delta.
Am I in Delta?
Yeah. Alpha is where I am. Beta is where the Klingons are. The Gamma Quadrant is where the Dominion is. And the Delta
Pyramid.
Quadrant is where you are.
Okay, I'm Delta. Okay. Wasn't sure, it just was kind of like, what am I? Okay. Well, I mean, overall things are going well, if slow for me. What about you guys? How are things going on your guys' ends?
Could be better. Could be a whole lot worse.
True.
I just need to have more different types of people to colonize more different types of planets. That's why I tried to have a migration treaty earlier, but someone didn't want to have a migration treaty.
I wonder who that could be.
Someone who was not seeing how it would benefit both of us.
Do, 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 do.
Now, Blaxians and Kazons living on the same planet. That's interesting. Ooh. Woo! First time sampling the Talaxians. Oh. My initial primary node died. Also, I may have immediately declared war upon the moment I noticed that there was another tiny
Gorn.
There was another little Gorn group that apparently popped into existence. The Gorn are basically falling apart over there, and I have kind of started to pick up the pieces.
Swarmy. Good on you.
Wait, where are they going? For the Kazon system. No, 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 no. Your little Federation fleet is not going to get away with this. I will murder you. You're actually going after Kazon Prime. Kazon Prime. I don't know why they bothered to do. Ooh, a mineral-rich planet. That'll be nice. And one of my stations is now under attack by a Federation fleet under the control of the Hercule. Unfortunately for them, I just had 3 cubes just jump in behind them. I have yet to find a force that 3 cubes can't beat. Just period. I don't. Okay, let's see. Asset 05. We'll head to the Gorn planet. Prepare it for invasion. Yeah, they ran the moment my fleet ended up in the system. No, not yet. I need several more pops. Am I the only one seeing that my leadership is not actually doesn't actually look Borg? Am I the only one seeing
Looks
that?
forward to me.
Okay, then I just might be I'm the only one seeing that. But yeah, I may have annihilated the I think I might have finished and found the. Whoa! What a Kelpian. A Kelpian and a Gorn? Well, let's hope I nab the Kelpian. Ironically, they're happier with me in charge. They are happier with me in charge. As the freaking. They're happier with the Borg being in charge than they were with the than with the Talaxians being in charge. I find that hilarious.
Kind of makes sense. The Talaxians are not competent in really anything.
I want that Kelpian. Ooh, migration speed minus 75%. Please let me. Again. Gained. Nope. I've nabbed one of the Voth. Great. Nab one of the Gorn. Preferably, let me get that freaking Kelpian. That will give me the nice immediate boost of that in the initial species it gets. Oh yeah, the guys who are at war with, and who I'm sending down a cube. Sending a cube to go and visit them.
Are you part of the interspecies medical exchange program, DR Mood?
I believe so.
You guys have your. I have my own unique take on that sort of thing. No comment.
Unique take on
I already submitted
Migration
you
trees.
once. Why would you want to do this again?
because you might have come to your senses.
You'd be incorrect, so. I will not infect my species with yours. Joking aside, just not yet. Maybe eventually.
I mean, this would give you the ability to colonize more planets, right?
I hate you for pointing that out. I did not think about that.
Why do you think that you do migration treaties? It introduces more types of people, so that, like,
So both of you can get new planets.
yeah. I mean, the players in the game, like the computer players, they don't do it because they're dumb, because they're programmed to be dumb. but human players are smarter than that usually.
Shut up.
Okay, stop nabbing the Voth and take the frickin' Kelpian. Please assimilate the Kelpian. I have no... I want the Kelpian. Oh, the Gorn ran.
Great! That just makes sense, doesn't it?
Shush.
Stop rubbing it in his face. This has not been that great a game for him.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh, just a transport ship. No, the Kelpian got... Wait, no, the Kelpian's still there. He just got the...
The one small bit of good news is that I'm researching archaeology. From what I can tell, it'll come in handy when it finishes.
Well, I'm still just waiting for... I mean, I can't even make defensive arm. Oh, well, that's actually probably... Yep. Troops on the planet.
The sad thing is, in my mind, I'm just thinking, I just need a little bit more time. Now that I know how to increase my, the size of my fleets a lot easier. And other things, my prospects are going up.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to steal their homeworld from... How are... I'm guessing people are pulling ahead in technology or something. Got to be like the only... That's like the only way that they're supposedly equivalent or superior when they have lower fleet power than me. I mean, the Neverite have pathetic fleet power compared to me and inferior naval capacity, but they're above me supposedly in power. Yes, okay. Well, I mean, this has been a fairly productive episode for me so far. Where's my cube on its way down? There it is. Matthew, you'll be pleased to know that my queue on the way to conquer the Gorn is not even going to touch your touch your territory, except for while going through warp space. Slowly finishing off the Talaxians. And then I'm going to be jumping into the Hercule Stagnant Sea territory. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going... Oh, these are the guys who are doing... Okay, then. Hey, Matt, I think you're going to have war fleets passing through your territory.
That does not sound nice.
Well, I mean, literally, you have the Klingons going to war with the Shalik Corporate, who are decently above you.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is...
Ooh, phase inverter. That's an odd one to be, like, just now getting. Okay, I'll go ahead and have those. I can improve my warships even more. Because, you know, the thing I'm missing out on is better ships, right?
LOL.
Of course.
Here we go. I'm taking another Laxian planet, and that has a raw surface dilithium deposit. I'll be taking that and turning it into... Alrighty. Another planet that belongs to me. There's Voth here. I thought I... Alrighty. More territory. And the Talaxian homeworld is falling to the Borg. Ooh, go for that because hopefully some better actors elsewhere. The Talaxian homeworld is mine. Need to wait for the unrest to die down enough to move my armies. Speaking of armies, Vygoth. Building... Okay, I can only build 9, but I'm building 9 Gorn assault armies. Because Gorn.
You know, I have a Captain Kirk. He nullifies Gorn.
Does he fight Borg Gorn?
Phew, that's unknown.
Oh, wow! Wow! And I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to bother because I'm busy with other stuff, and someone else decides to pick a fight on the Morale. The moment that the Klingons left him alone, the moment the Klingons said they weren't going to back him anymore, the Romulans jumped the gun. They want that And it's another planet belonging to the Borg. And I can jump the last Talaxian planet that I do not own on this in this area. The Talaxians aren't running. Huh. I open up the diplomacy screen with the Talaxians, and it says, "You may take our lives, but you will never take our smug sense of moral superiority."
That's funny.
Okay. How are the other planets going? And I'm making more raw dilithium again, which means that I can actually decide to process into more, well, processed dilithium. Which means more ships. Don't I have some? No? What? Okay. Still just waiting on assimilation. Assimilation needs to happen. And someone ran. Okay. Oh, okay. After that one, finish off this system. And that will be... Basically, my fleets are engaging the last of the Talaxian star bases. So, yeah, it's not going to be much longer before the Talaxians are nothing more than a memory. And a specific type of orc drone. I have...
The Talaxians are where?
Do you see me?
Yes.
Do you see that little divot up at the top? At the very top of my empire. On the arm.
Okay, I see the Talaxians.
Yeah. They have, like... They only have, like, 4 systems in their territory, and one that they technically split with me because because that was their homeworld. Their homeworld system had 2 colonizable planets, and I haven't taken the second one quite yet. They have more surface dilithium in their territory on these worlds. What the crap? Oh well.
It costs 2,000 influence to colonize any of these planets between your 2 chunks in the Delta Quadrant.
Ah.
2,000.
That's crazy.
Actually. Oh, whoops. And begin landing armies. There we go. The Talaxian home system is mine.
That's a shame.
Oh, okay. I actually need to finish the battle for the planet, but I have equal number, and they have no, and they're being bombarded from orbit. They have no chance of success. And that's it. I own the system. And there we go. Another world to the Borg. Hard to believe I've screwed so many people over. So
It's not
easily.
hard to believe at all.
Well, okay. Hard to believe I've done it so easily.
That sounds more like you.
I have such a multi-species empire. My primary species.
That's only true in the technical sense.
Well, yeah, I only have 12 of the 12. Only 12% of my total population is original Borg drones. Everything else is various assimilated groups. With the largest ones, let's see. Well, actually, it might be easier to look at species in my empire. Let's Borg. Um, Frenim being a large amount. You guys are a large amount. Vidians being a fair amount. Voth being a now very large amount. Waiting for side that. Actually, I don't need to keep these armies here. Why am I keeping these armies here?
How did the Ferengi get this planet way over here?
How would I know?
I don't know, these Ferengi, they get planets just around places. And I don't know how.
Probably through acquisition.
I mean, yes.
My best guess is it was something along the lines of that was colonized by someone else, and this Ferengi somehow made them a vassal and then absorbed them. My best guess.
Okay.
Rule of acquisition number.
Oh, the gore. Oh,
Not mine.
um, oh, they joined with their two neighbors that are right below them. Makes sense.
I wish that a coalition could merge with another coalition.
That would be interesting.
Because, I don't see why it can't happen. Have the two coalitions vote on it.
Yeah, it would be interesting. Going to. Here, Swap. We're gonna have you start junking the her queue. Klingon fell below me, so Yeah, it's kind of a I am one of the galactic superpowers at the moment, and everyone hates my guts.
I hate the Borg. I don't hate you.
Maybe not me specific, maybe not me as an individual, but they hate, you know, me. They hate my group. They hate who I'm playing. Everyone hates the Borg.
Yeah.
With good reason, but everyone hates the Borg.
How were you able to trade with the Ferengi?
I was able to trade with their the trader enclave they've set up. The Lobi Crystal Consortium. Not that I needed it actually all that much. I actually am not spending all my resources. It's I either spend them in large amounts or they kind of just sit there and wasting away. And well, I'm about to take another one of the last two Talaxian planets. Ooh. Yes, please. Oh, you bugger. I have to go for that.
Where's the Trader Enclave?
I don't know. I was able to contact it somehow.
Hmm. What do the Lobi crystals do?
Plus 3% happiness.
Oh, that's nice.
My stream disconnected.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's back. Okay, there we go. I have no idea what happened. Something happened with OBS and it just kind of crashed. Sorry.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, it didn't crash. It disconnected somehow. It was still running, and but the stream just disconnected for a moment or two. I have no idea if it recorded it, and it just continued like it was a lag spike, or if it stopped. Anyway, I'm moving to take the last planet the Talaxians have. After this, well, there won't be a Talaxian Empire. The Talaxian commonality will no longer exist. I'm now moving on the closest major power. Her cute stagnancy.
Ooh, I want this. This technology lets me de-assimilate Borg.
Really?
Yes.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Does it let you like de-assimilate Borg planets?
Yep.
Huh. Good for you. That's it. I own I own the last of the Talaxian planets. The Talaxians are mine. Yeah. King. There we go. Talaxians are mine. A little too late, Klingons. They're already mine. Actually get people over there. Oh. Anywho, probably mentioned this by now, but we are a little over on time. Math? Airman?
Yeah, I heard.
Sorry, what?
We are about 15 minutes over. Sadly.
Honestly, I was hoping you guys wouldn't notice.
We've.
Hey, what are the two of you doing on Saturday?
I'm working in the evenings.
I have something else going on noon to eat late till evening.
Do you think we could do another live stream on Saturday morning?
It depends on when for how long.
I mean,
The Ferengi are now president of the Federation.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is good.
they're president of your Condign League.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Let's see what they do with it.
Immediately tried to declare war on someone.
Well, I found out what the space museum does for me now.
What does it do?
It allows me to create special ships.
Oh.
How do you mean special?
They don't seem particularly powerful, but I mean, I don't know. I guess like this ship has like half a K of power by itself.
That's
Each of them.
not bad. I guess it depends on what size equivalent is it. Oh, hey, wow, I'm actually at... Wait.
Let's see.
Oh, the subcomplex just finished up. That's what's throwing my... That's what's throwing that off. Okay. I want to see if I can actually do this.
So this one's a destroyer.
Actually, what?
Yeah, they're
Not already began.
destroyers with half a K. Is that good?
That's not too bad, I would think.
Ooh. Ooh!
Ooh, what?
I am going to try not... I'm going to try not sending troops down to a planet. I'm going to see if I can just, I'm going to see if this Mega Scoop project works. It does, and that means I'll just keep construction ships going with my fleets rather than armies. Oh gosh, dang it! There's another one of them. Another one of them popped up while I was not looking. More and more of the Gorn are falling apart. They have 5. The original Gorn hegemony is only down to 5 planets. And I'm in the process of living at one of them.
Peace. That's what you named your planet?
What?
You named your place Peace?
I don't name my planets. I literally have not colonized a single planet. So every planet I have is named because someone else decided to name it. But yeah, I'm going to be trying a couple things real quick. With, what the ever-living crap are you doing? Okay, you know what? No. You two are going... Hang on, what? Oh, you're... Wait, the Brain are guaranteeing the independence of the Klingons? What? What? Wait, how did the Klingons drop so much in power?
I don't know.
I think I finally figured out how to use my Mega Scoop project, though. It'll be a delight to actually see this in use.
All right, guys, let's call it here unless you
Yeah.
guys want to hold on for another minute or two.
I have nothing that's gonna actually finish up in a reasonable amount of time, so I'm good.
All right, so let's do this. And for all you watching on YouTube land, we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye.
See ya.